Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to me. This is Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. This video is going to be a monthly tarot for Scorpio for me, and I'm going to shuffle the cards here. And while I do that, I want to just tell you a quick thing about the new moon in Taurus that we had on 6th. That happened in your 7th house, Scorpio. So it may be a good time to begin something new in terms of your relationships. For some of you, that may be beginning a new relationship. For some of you, it may be beginning a new business partnership or partnering with someone in an area that has to do with creativity. 7th house is the house of partners and people that we, work together with, people who balance us out, people who bring us skills and knowledge and qualities that we ourselves are lacking because it's our opposite. So beneficial partnerships, 7th house, new moon in Taurus shows a beginning time, a time to plant seeds for that. Begin something new. So be on the lookout for new partnerships that can be nurtured and grown over the next 6 months, Scorpio. So let's see what's coming up for Scorpio for May. Looks like it opens with High Priestess. Your shadow card is World. Wow, these are some really nice cards, Scorpio. What's passing away is Ace of Coins. What's approaching is Four of Cups in reverse. And your highlight card is Knight of Coins. For week 1, we get 9 of Coins. Week 2, King of Wands in reverse. Week 3 is 9 of Cups in reverse. And week 4 is 9 of Cups. So some really nice money and emotional energy here. The first thing I noticed right out of the gate is this blue color that I'm seeing. You've got some coins energy here with the Ace of Coins and the 9 of Coins. The High Priestess says that's governing the central focus of this month for you, Scorpio. So it's saying tune in to your inner knowing. High Priestess appears when it's time to get quiet and get receptive to information that is already within us. She has access to the information that's in the etheric realm. So it's saying for me, maybe a good time, Scorpio, to get quiet, tune into your inner voice, trust your instincts. You can see she's got this crescent moon, which represents generally the emotions, but it also represents tuning in and getting quiet, accessing our inner knowing. So that's a good theme for you for Scorpio. I'm also showing in the shadow position, you've got lots of support. So this means that you have lots of support coming from all different areas that you're not aware of. Usually what's in the shadow position is below our consciousness. World means feeling free, feeling sustained, feeling fulfilled. You can see she's completely herself. That's what this naked figure represents. Self-acceptance and this victory laurel, just like everything's coming together. The world is supporting you from all 4 directions. So when I'm seeing this in the shadow, it means that you could be feeling free. It could be that you have lots of support, but that you don't necessarily recognize that on a conscious level. So I'm going to say, in Scorpio, reach out for support, for recognizing how good you have it, because this is world. This is like when everything comes together. I'm actually getting that tuning in, becoming quiet, and seeing yourself as you really are is going to be an important focus for you. Maybe not look so much to the outside world, but more to your inner world. When High Priestess and World show up, it's your inner world that could be very rich right now, but you may have to do some digging to discover it, because remember, High Priestess has a lot to do with accessing the underworld, and because World is in shadow, that is doubly reinforcing that. So whatever is in the shadow, whatever is under the surface, that's where your richness is going to be, and that's where you're going to get support from Scorpio. And you know, Scorpios, you guys represent the underworld, so that you know how to dive deep anyway, but in a particularly that's going to really serve you. What's passing away is Ace of Coins energy. This could be a job offer that has passed, you've accepted, or you've decided to decline. It is something that has come to you, that it was a time for planting things that be going behind. This is I'm actually seeing this as an opportunity that's passing away, whether you've accepted it or whether you've passed on it. That's going away. That is dissolving behind. You may have chosen to go in a different direction. Could have been something that was handed to you and you said no thank you, or you've accepted it and you're ready to go through this gate. So this is like a new beginning. This could actually talk about that new moon in Taurus that just happened on 26, because Taurus represents the land. It's an earth sign, and this is new energy in the earth sign. So it could also just be saying that, the seeds that you've planted, you did that yesterday, and here's what's coming up. And when I say yesterday, I mean that figuratively, as in just a little while ago. What's approaching for you is Four of Cups in reverse. So here's what I'm seeing for this Scorpio is that although you may be aware of the material or financial things that are available to you lifestyle wise, you may not be aware of the emotional world that is available to you. Sometimes when Four of Cups shows up, it's like we're caught up in things, what always has existed, what exists now, what's going to exist. It feels like a hamster wheel that we're just cruising on, and therefore we kind of check out and we go to sleep. I often call this the Rip Van Winkle card, because he's like, oh, I'm so bored with everything as it is. It's always like it's going to be this way. But in reality, the universe is trying to hand you something new. Cups represent the emotional world. It represents water. It represents passion, the heart. So there's something that's going to fill your heart that the universe is trying to hand to you, but you have to like shake yourself to see it. You have to look up and out of your normal day-to-day existence to even see it. And with it in the reverse position, especially, I'm going to say there'll be challenges to you about seeing things differently than how they are. There'll be a temptation, Scorpio, to say, oh, this is how it is. This is how it's always going to be. I'm bored. I'm checked out. I'm aloof. This is just what it is. And so I'm not going to show up. But with this approaching you, this is the card that's coming in. That cup that's going to fill your heart is trying to come in. And because of this new moon in Taurus energy that has just passed at the opening of I'm going to say this have to do with your partnership, whether it's an existing one and there's new love available to you if you're open to seeing it, or whether this could be a new love coming in. So open your eyes. It's coming from a different direction than you're used to. You're used to perhaps looking down here at what already exists, but look up and out of yourself, look up and out of your normal existence, because that's where this new love comes in. So that's going to be an opportunity for you coming up here, Taurus. It's not Taurus, Scorpio. That's the new moon in Taurus I'm talking about. Scorpio, this highlighted card for you is the Knight of Coins. So he's really practical. It's going to be what's featured for you this month and highlighted is that not only tuning into yourself and listening and paying attention to your intuition and your inner knowing, but also what's really practical. This card is a bottom line card. He weighs the pros and the cons of anything. So I'm really going to recommend that you take time to consider the matter. Consider, is this valuable to me? What's the return on investment that could be financial investment or investment of time? Is this something that I want to go forward in? He considers the bottom line. This is often known as the salesman card too. So like, what's the investment? What's the payoff? What's the benefit and what's the risk? That's really, this card considers all those things. Good time for budgeting, good time for laying out plans, especially after that Mercury retrograde and third. laying out of new plans can be featured and highlighted in the, especially things that have to do with money. That's earth energy, assets, possessions. Potentially, it also could be an earth sign showing up for you, Scorpio, because Knight of Coins is earth energy, so that could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn that's highlighted for you. And that's another possibility. It's either time to get practical, lay down strong foundations as far as what's valuable or what's not valuable, what are the pros, what are the cons, or it could literally be a earth sign person who helps to ground you. And as a knight, these earth signs, knights are usually clever, playful, romantic. They kind of sometimes have trickster energy. So this could potentially be showing up as like a trickster person with the money. So be aware of that. But generally, he's pretty practical. He's pretty much like, let's see what it takes to get things done. Let's consider the pros and cons before going forward. For week one, you've got Nine of Coins showing up. Now, Nine of Coins is a real card of luxury and enjoyment. This is a card about enjoying and savoring the rewards of having done hard work and having self-discipline. So if you have been contributing to a savings, sometimes this says enjoy the fruits of your labor. That actually is a lot of what this card is about. It's satisfaction from having done a good job. This follows the Eight of Coins when we're working hard. Nine of Coins means, we've accumulated some nice things because of the hard work and the self-discipline that we've shown. If you are in this place in the first week of May, enjoy your spoils, enjoy your rewards, kind of, sit back and eat some grapes for a while. Or if this card is not, if you aren't at this place of experiencing these kind of fruits of your labor, literally, you want to consider how can I invite more self-discipline into my life so that I can experience these things. That's what Nine of Coins is about. That's in week one. Either enjoy the fruits of your labor, Scorpio, or consider how you can bring some more self-discipline. It's interesting because I've got two nines here in line with this ace. Nines are when we wrap up and let something go. And then you've got this ace coming in. So for some of you, love and money, this is a card of satisfaction. In the reverse, it can mean feeling dissatisfied and choosing to go in a new direction. So there may be something where you completed a task, perhaps even with a love partner, and you're going in a new direction. That's a possibility. And you're having to tune into what it is that you want to go forward with, where you want the new love to come in. For week two, I'm seeing the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands is either a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius generally, or someone who embodies the archetype of King of Wands energy, so someone who is passionate and does things in their own eccentric, bold, unique way. They're very pioneering, they're very insightful, they think big. So with this in the reverse position, it's saying that you may come head to head with someone who's like that, whether this could be a boss or a landlord or a spouse or a partner. You may not be seeing eye to eye with the King of Wands type person, this fiery, bold, charismatic, big idea kind of person. You may be challenging them or they may be challenging you. Whatever the case may be, this person isn't serving you and you're at odds with them. They're looking in a different direction and they may not be seeing things in the practical way that you are this month, Scorpio. So if anything, that's just saying that there may be someone who's either a fire sign or has that King of Wands archetype you're seeing things differently from them. In the third week, we've got Nine of Cups in reverse. This is the card of wish fulfillment and satisfaction. This means feeling full, feeling content, feeling like you just ate at a banquet feast. But with it in the reverse position, It's saying there's wish fulfillment and satisfaction available to you. It's showing up here, but there may be some sort of doubt, fear, or resistance that's holding that at bay. It's saying, what do I need to remove? What fears do I need to get over? What doubts do I need to conquer? Or what resistance do I need to remove in order to experience this wish fulfillment or this satisfaction? So you ask yourself that question in week 3, Scorpio. What is it that is preventing me from feeling satisfied, from feeling like my wishes are fulfilled? Do I need to let go of something? Because remember, this is a 9 number. Do I need to let go of something and therefore be able to receive something new? I'm kind of getting that these cards go in tandem with one another because this is receiving the new cup in. You have to look up and out of your usual existence and you have to get quiet and receive information about where that's going to be. And then guess what? That extra cup shows up for you here in the 4th week of May. So I get the sense that you do find it, Scorpio, but you have to do some internal digging. You may have to look for, where do I have support? Where do I need to go elsewhere, vision, to open up to this? How can I cut the weeds around me that are growing around me that are causing me to fall asleep? Because that extra cup does show up in this 4th week of May. And this is, as the card depicts, it's about joy, it's about peace, it's about, satisfaction in the relationship. It's the most amount of cups that can appear on a card. So cups representing heart energy, it means having your heart filled, arriving at the end of the rainbow, feeling that reward, that emotional fulfillment. So it's a little bit of a wandering path for you, Scorpio, but partnership might be a real source of enjoyment, of emotional fulfillment, but you're going to have to look up and out of your regular experience for that. It could be with your current partner, but in a different way, discovering a new thing that you love about them, or it could be a new partner coming in. You have to let go of something to achieve it. So that's a reading for you, Scorpio, for me. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Scorpio who you think might enjoy the message. If you'd like one of these tarot mats for yourself, I have those on the website. I'll have a link up below. I've said that a couple times, up below. I'm thinking of that quote, as above, so below, but I'm going to have a link above to go to the website if you want to get one of those. I believe the Scorpio one is a dark green color. And I've been having a lot of fun over on Instagram. So if you want to check me out over there, we've got a fun challenge planned for you. You could jump in on that. And as always, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. Yours in the stars.